Men over 50, are you making these 6 mistakes with your eye health? Marcus Wells, 25 plus years of clinical experience in vision and aging health. Turning 50 is a milestone, and with it comes the responsibility of protecting your health in smarter, more proactive ways. But when it comes to vision, too many Americans still assume that declining eyesight is simply a natural part of aging. So they buy a stronger pair of reading glasses or squint through their days, thinking that's all they can do. But maintaining strong, healthy vision after 50 is about much more than updating your prescription. It's about preserving one of your body's most important senses, your eyesight, for the decades to come. And the truth is, many adults over 50 are unknowingly making daily choices that damage their eyes over time. They're subtle, silent, easy to overlook. But left unaddressed, they can increase your risk of permanent vision problems like glaucoma, cataracts, and macular degeneration, many of which are preventable when caught early. So if you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, now is the time to take a hard look at your daily habits and ask, am I protecting my eye health, or slowly undermining it? In this article, we'll walk you through 6 of the most common vision mistakes Americans over 50 make, and more importantly, what you can do today to avoid them and protect your long-term eye health. Whether you're already wearing glasses or still have 20/20 vision, these tips are essential for anyone who wants to keep seeing the world clearly for years to come. Let's dive into the top 6 eye health mistakes and how to fix them before it's too late. And skipping annual eye exam, a costly mistake after 50. Many older adults make the mistake of assuming that if they can still see clearly, there's no reason to visit the eye doctor. Unfortunately, this belief can have serious consequences for your long-term eye health, especially after age 50. Why this matters? As we age, our risk for developing silent but progressive eye conditions increases significantly. Diseases such as glaucoma, age-related macular degeneration, and diabetic retinopathy often begin with no noticeable symptoms. In fact, by the time vision changes become obvious, irreversible damage may have already occurred. For example, glaucoma, often called the silent thief of sight, can slowly destroy peripheral vision without any pain or warning signs. Macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss among older Americans, can also progress subtly, causing blurriness or distortion only in its later stages. Diabetic retinopathy can affect those with even mild blood sugar issues and may remain undetected until advanced damage has occurred. The result? Millions of adults over 50 are walking around with undiagnosed eye diseases that could lead to partial or total vision loss if left untreated. The smart solution: make annual comprehensive eye exams a non-negotiable part of your preventive health routine, even if your vision seems fine. A dilated eye exam allows your optometrist or ophthalmologist to examine the back of your eyes, including the retina, optic nerve, and blood vessels, for early signs of disease long before symptoms arise. In many cases, early detection is the only way to prevent permanent vision loss. That's why the American Academy of Ophthalmology recommends that all adults over 50 receive a baseline comprehensive eye exam, followed by yearly checkups, especially if you have risk factors like diabetes, high blood pressure, or a family history of eye disease. Good news for Medicare beneficiaries: if you're 65 or older, Medicare often covers annual eye exams, particularly for individuals at higher risk for conditions like glaucoma and diabetic eye disease. Many private insurance plans also offer vision coverage options for preventive care. Final takeaway: skipping your yearly eye exam might seem harmless, but it could cost you your vision. Protect your eyesight by committing to regular, proactive eye care. Your eyes are one of your most valuable assets. Don't wait for symptoms to take them seriously. 2. Failing to protect your eyes from harmful UV rays. Too many adults over 50 underestimate the long-term damage sunlight can do to their eyes. While sunglasses are often seen as a style accessory, their real value lies in protecting your vision from the invisible threat of ultraviolet radiation. Why this matters for older adults: as we age, our eyes become more vulnerable to oxidative stress and environmental damage. Unprotected exposure to UV rays accelerates the natural aging of the eye and significantly raises the risk of developing cataracts, macular degeneration, and other serious eye disorders. For people over 50, whose eyes are already more susceptible to cellular breakdown, prolonged sun exposure without proper protection can lead to irreversible vision loss over time. Research shows that cumulative UV damage plays a direct role in age-related eye diseases, damage that often builds up silently for years before symptoms appear. A smarter choice: if you're spending time outdoors during daylight hours, whether you're walking the dog, gardening, driving, or simply enjoying a sunny afternoon, UV protection should be non-negotiable. Choose sunglasses that specifically state 100% UV protection, or UV 400. This ensures they block both UVA and UVB rays. Darker lenses don't necessarily mean better protection, so check the label, not just the tint. Consider wraparound styles or large lenses that offer greater coverage, shielding not only your eyes but also the delicate skin around them from harmful radiation. If you wear prescription glasses, ask your optometrist about UV protective coatings or transition lenses that darken in sunlight. Bottom line: UV protection isn't optional after 50, it's essential. Think of your sunglasses as daily eye armor, not a summertime accessory. A simple habit like putting on UV protective eyewear every time you step outside could help preserve your sight and prevent age-related eye diseases down the road. Neglecting the right nutrition that supports aging eyes. As we get older, the foods we eat matter more than ever, especially when it comes to protecting our eyesight. But far too many Americans over 50 stick to eating habits that simply don't meet the nutritional demands of aging eyes. This silent mistake can accelerate vision decline, even when everything else feels normal. Why this matters for adults over 50. Your eyes are exposed to oxidative stress, inflammation, and light damage every day. Over time, this can lead to conditions like age-related macular degeneration, cataracts, and retinal deterioration. Fortunately, a growing body of research shows that the right nutrients can help protect and preserve your vision as you age. Several key nutrients stand out: lutein and zeaxanthin. These carotenoids are concentrated in the retina and act as natural, internal sunglasses, helping filter harmful blue light and neutralize free radicals. Vitamin C and vitamin E, antioxidants that help reduce oxidative stress, a key contributor to age-related eye damage. Supports healthy retinal function and helps transport vitamin A to the retina. Omega-3 fatty acids help support the tear film and reduce the risk of dry eye, especially common after age. These nutrients don't just support better vision, they actively help prevent or slow the progression of major eye diseases. What to do instead? Eat for eye health, every single day. If you're over 50, start viewing your meals as your frontline defense against vision loss. Here's what to focus on. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin. These should be a staple on your plate several times a week. Bright-colored vegetables such as carrots, red peppers, and sweet potatoes are packed with beta-carotene and antioxidants that support the eyes. Eggs contain a highly absorbable form of lutein and zeaxanthin in the yolk, along with healthy fats to aid absorption. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are excellent sources of omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation and support tear production. Citrus fruits and berries are loaded with vitamin C, which helps maintain the health of blood vessels in the eye. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds and sunflower seeds, deliver vitamin E to fight oxidative damage. If you've already been diagnosed with early-stage macular degeneration or have a family history of AMD, consider speaking with your doctor about ARDS or ARDS2 supplements. These clinically studied formulas combine high levels of the nutrients mentioned above and have been shown to reduce the risk of advanced. Bottom line, eye-healthy nutrition isn't just about eating better, it's about making deliberate, science-backed choices every day. Start by adding more of these vision-protective foods to your diet and avoid processed, high-sugar meals that contribute to inflammation. It's never too late to make changes that help your eyes stay strong for the years ahead. Are you spending too much time on screens without protection? If you're over 50, chances are you're using digital screens more than ever before, whether it's reading news on your tablet, checking in with loved ones on social media, or streaming your favorite shows in the evening. While technology keeps us connected and informed, excessive screen time can take a serious toll on your eyes, especially as you age. Why this matters for Americans over 50. As we grow older, our eyes naturally become more vulnerable to strain, dryness, and fatigue. Constant exposure to digital devices, smartphones, tablets, laptops, and televisions, can lead to a condition known as digital eye strain or computer vision syndrome. This problem is becoming increasingly common in older adults, yet many don't realize it's happening until symptoms interfere with their daily life. When you stare at a screen for long periods, your blinking rate drops significantly. Blinking is how your eyes naturally stay moist and protected. Reduced blinking leads to dry, irritated eyes, blurred vision, difficulty focusing, and even persistent headaches. Over time, this can contribute to more serious issues such as worsening visual fatigue and sleep disruption, particularly if you're exposed to blue light late at night. What you can do to protect your eyes. You can reduce the risk of digital eye strain with a few simple, proactive steps. Follow the 20-20-20 rule, Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break and look at something at least 20 feet away. This allows your eye muscles to relax and refocus. Adjust your screen's increase text size for easier reading. Use proper lighting in the room to reduce glare and avoid sitting in the dark while looking at a bright screen. Consider blue light protection. Blue light from digital devices may disrupt your circadian rhythm and contribute to eye strain. Many people over 50 benefit from using blue light filtering lenses or installing screen filters and night mode settings on their devices, especially in the evening. Keep your eyes moist, use lubricating eye drops if you notice dryness, and remember to blink intentionally while using screens. Mind your posture and screen position. Make sure your screen is at eye level and about 20 to 26 inches from your face to prevent unnecessary strain on your neck, shoulders, and eyes. Takeaway for older adults. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, digital devices aren't going anywhere, but your vision might if you don't take steps to protect it. Just like you'd stretch your legs on a long car ride, your eyes need regular breaks and proper support to function well as you age. Preventing digital eye strain now could mean better comfort, sharper vision, and less frustration in your day-to-day life. Ignoring chronic health conditions that impact your vision. If you're over 50, there's a good chance you're already managing one or more chronic health conditions, like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, or elevated cholesterol levels. What many Americans don't realize is that these conditions don't just affect your heart, kidneys, or overall energy levels, they can have a direct and sometimes irreversible effect on your eyes. Why it matters. Chronic health conditions are among the leading silent threats to long-term vision, especially as we age. For example, diabetes, especially when uncontrolled, can lead to diabetic retinopathy, a condition where high blood sugar damages the small blood vessels in the retina, potentially leading to permanent vision loss. Hypertension can increase the risk of hypertensive retinopathy, which occurs when elevated pressure causes damage or narrowing of the arteries in the retina. High cholesterol can contribute to the formation of plaque in the retinal blood vessels, increasing the risk of blockages that may result in blurred or lost vision. These eye-related complications often develop slowly and without obvious symptoms in the early stages. By the time vision changes are noticeable, the damage may already be advanced and harder to treat. What you should do instead. To protect your eyes from the hidden effects of chronic conditions, consider the following. Work closely with your primary care provider. Ensure that your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels are regularly monitored and kept within healthy ranges. Follow recommended treatment plans, including medication, lifestyle changes, and diet adjustments. Tell your eye doctor everything. Always inform your optometrist or ophthalmologist if you've been diagnosed with diabetes, hypertension, or high cholesterol, even if your vision seems fine. This allows them to perform more detailed retinal exams and detect subtle changes early. Get an annual dilated eye exam. For individuals over 50, especially those managing chronic health conditions, a dilated retinal exam is critical. It allows your eye care professional to check for early signs of damage that may not be visible during a routine vision check. Adopt an eye-healthy lifestyle. In addition to managing chronic conditions, make lifestyle changes that benefit your overall and ocular health. Quit smoking, which compounds vascular damage. Exercise regularly to support healthy circulation. Follow a balanced, anti-inflammatory diet rich in leafy greens, omega-3s, and antioxidant-rich foods. Bottom line, your eyes are highly sensitive to what's happening elsewhere in your body. Ignoring chronic health conditions doesn't just put your heart or kidneys at risk, it may be quietly stealing your vision. Being proactive about your health in your 50s, 60s, and beyond can make all the difference in preserving your independence, mobility, and quality of life. Viewing eye health only through the lens of vision clarity. For many adults over 50, eye health is often reduced to a simple question: can I see clearly? While visual acuity is certainly important, this narrow view can lead to a dangerous oversight. Your eyes are not just tools for sight, they're vital indicators of what's happening throughout your entire body. Why this matters after 50. As we age, the risk of developing chronic conditions rises sharply. What most people don't realize is that a comprehensive eye exam can reveal much more than just nearsightedness or cataracts. In fact, your eye doctor may be the first healthcare professional to detect the early signs of serious systemic illnesses: hypertension, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol and vascular disease, autoimmune conditions such as multiple sclerosis, certain types of cancers and brain tumors, increased risk for stroke. These issues often manifest as subtle changes in the blood vessels, nerves, or tissue at the back of the eye, changes that can only be detected during a dilated retinal exam or with advanced imaging like OCT, optical coherence tomography. In some cases, patients have discovered life-threatening conditions only because their eye doctor saw something unusual during a routine checkup. What you should do instead. If you're over 50, you need to reframe how you think about eye care. It's not just about reading the fine print or updating your glasses. Eye care should be viewed as a core component of your overall preventive health strategy, on par with regular checkups for blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood sugar. Here are specific steps to protect both your vision and your broader health. Schedule a comprehensive eye exam every 12 months, especially if you have chronic conditions like diabetes or hypertension. Choose an eye doctor who performs a full dilated eye exam, not just a basic vision screening. Communicate openly about any changes in vision, eye pressure, floaters, or visual distortions, as they may be early clues to larger health issues. Follow through with any referrals or additional testing if your eye doctor detects abnormalities. The bottom line. Your eyes aren't just windows to the world, they're windows to your body's inner workings. Treating eye care as a separate or secondary concern is a mistake that could cost you more than your vision. For Americans over 50, eye exams are a powerful diagnostic tool that may help catch health issues early, before they become life-threatening. Taking your eye health seriously could do more than preserve your sight, it could save your life. Protecting your vision after 50. If you're over the age of 50, there's no better time than now to take a proactive approach to your eye health. As we age, the risk of developing serious vision problems, such as glaucoma, cataracts, age-related macular degeneration, and diabetic eye disease, rises significantly. Most of these conditions are preventable, treatable, or manageable if they're caught early and addressed with the right lifestyle choices. Unfortunately, too many older adults in the US delay routine eye care until symptoms become impossible to ignore. By that time, irreversible damage may already be done. Vision loss doesn't just affect your ability to read or drive, it can deeply impact your independence, mobility, confidence, and mental health. In fact, studies have linked poor vision in older adults to higher risks of depression, falls, social isolation, and even cognitive decline. But there is good news. You have the power to protect your eyes and preserve your vision well into your later years. It starts with small, consistent actions. Schedule your annual comprehensive eye exam, even if you don't currently wear glasses or contacts. Diseases often develop silently. Eat for your eyes by focusing on nutrients like lutein, zeaxanthin, omega-3s, and antioxidants. These can be found in foods like leafy greens, fish, eggs, and citrus fruits. Wear high-quality UV protective sunglasses every time you're outdoors. UV exposure accelerates aging in the eyes. Stay on top of your overall health, especially if you're managing chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, all of which can affect your eyes. Eye health isn't just a vision issue, it's a quality of life issue. By making eye care a priority today, you're investing in your freedom, safety, and the ability to enjoy the world around you tomorrow. Take that first step now. Book your eye exam, adjust your habits, and treat your eyes with the same care and attention you give the rest of your health. Your future self, and your eyesight, will thank you.